Solomon Attawale, a 72-year-old black man, sat quietly in his economy aisle seat on a late-night flight, his worn white shirt neatly tucked, hands folded with the patience of a man who'd seen decades of challenges. A renowned cardiothoracic surgeon, he'd spent his life saving others, yet preferred the shadows to the spotlight. The seatbelt sign was still on when a sharp thud jolted his chair. Behind him, Chelsea, a blonde woman in a navy blouse, lounged with her black flats pressed into his seat back, her face daring him to protest. What followed was a test of dignity, cruelty, and an emergency that revealed a truth no one on that plane would forget. "Excuse me," Solomon said evenly, turning slightly. "Would you mind lowering your feet? You're kicking my seat." Chelsea's eyes narrowed. "I'm comfortable. If you want space, pay for first class." Her heels pressed harder, another thud rocking him. Solomon inhaled slowly. "I've asked politely." She smirked, delivering another kick. "And I politely declined." The cabin was quiet, passengers watching but saying nothing. Solomon raised his hand for the flight attendant, Martia, who approached. "Miss, please put your feet down." "Respect everyone's space," Martia said. Chelsea sighed, lowered her legs briefly, but as Martia moved away, her heels slammed back into Solomon's seat. He turned halfway. "Why continue? I've said nothing unkind." Her voice dripped with bitterness. "Some people always play victim. I'm not here to cater to you." Solomon's gaze held hers. "You don't know me, yet you've decided what I am." "Old, cranky, and in my way," she snapped, kicking again. He pressed the call button. Another attendant, Dev, arrived. "I've asked her to stop," Solomon said calmly. "She won tea." Dev faced Chelsea. "Ma'am, final warning. Keep your feet down, or we'll reseat you." Chelsea rolled her eyes. "Drag me off? I paid for this window." "Use it respectfully," Dev said. She muttered, "Figures," her implication clear. Solomon's eyes hardened. "Finish your sentence." She looked away, kicking harder during light turbulence. "For God's sake," Solomon whispered. "Don't blame me, blame the bumps," Chelsea retorted. "You are the bump," he said, his voice low but edged. A young woman, Nadia, recorded subtly across the aisle. A boy, Ethan, whined behind Chelsea, covering his ears. "Shut that brat up," Chelsea snapped at his mother. Solomon softened, showing Ethan a breathing trick. Inhale, fingers up, exhale, fingers down. The boy calmed. Chelsea scoffed. "You're not a babysitter." "No," Solomon said, "but he's a child. Unlike us, he hasn't learned cruelty." Her cheeks flushed. "You don't get to lecture me." Another kick. Martia returned, warning Chelsea of security upon landing. "Security for moving my legs?" Chelsea hissed. "What's ridiculous," Solomon said, his voice rising, "is a grown woman acting like a child." "I paid for peace," Same as you. The plane shuddered again. Chelsea's heels dug in. Solomon pressed the call button, his patience razor thin. Enough, he said. Dev warned Chelsea, this is documented. You'll be met at the gate. She sneered, try me. Then, a chime sounded. 3 rows up, a man slumped, unresponsive. Martia shouted, is there a medical professional on board? Solomon unbuckled, stood, and handed Martia a card from his wallet. She read aloud, stunned, Dr. Solomon Attawale, cardiothoracic surgeon. Gasps rippled. Chelsea froze, her face paling. Solomon moved swiftly, kneeling by the man, checking his pulse, tilting his chin to open the airway. Seat back, oxygen now, legs elevated, he ordered. Martia complied. The man groaned faintly, air returning. Solomon adjusted the mask, monitoring his pulse. Stable for now. Keep the line clear. Relief swept the cabin. The captain announced, we're grateful to Dr. Attawale. Passengers whispered, some searching his name, finding articles on his pioneering heart transplant techniques and a foundation funding medical housing across continents. Chelsea leaned forward, muttering, I didn't know. Solomon, returning to his seat, didn't turn. You didn't want to know. Ethan, wide-eyed, whispered, you're famous, huh? Solomon smiled faintly. Fame is noise. Healing is enough. At landing, security boarded. Dev pointed to Chelsea. Ma, gather your things. She stiffened. For what? Passengers erupted, she kicked his seat for an hour. She insulted him. Nadia raised her phone. It's all here. Chelsea's voice shook. He's trying to ruin me. Solomon turned, calm but firm. No, you ruined yourself when you mistook kindness for weakness. The supervisor asked, Dr. Attawale, do you want to file a complaint? He shook his head. No complaint, but consequences. Let her volunteer 40 hours at my foundation's housing center. Let her meet patients with nothing but fear and hope. It'll teach her more than punishment. Chelsea's voice broke. I'm sorry. Be sorry in action, Solomon said. Change how you treat people when no one's watching. Silence fell. Ethan tugged his mother's hand. Why didn't everyone know who he was? She smiled. Some people don't need to be seen to make the world better. Solomon shouldered his carry-on and walked to the exit. Outside, paramedics loaded the stabilized passenger. He murmured, live well, stranger. Martia touched his arm. Doctor, thank you. You showed us real strength. He nodded. Strength doesn't shout. It listens and waits until needed. Then he vanished into the crowd, a quiet giant in a white shirt, leaving a cabin forever changed.